That's why we cannot bring total float to change once a date is changed, but we can bring the total float to change if these values are changing. So this also happens in P6. So once you change this, the values are changing. So you can create you can bring the total float here as well if you want, or if you need some project duration, you can put that as well. We will see in later part what we need to do. Further, what we can do, we can bring the other values. Let's say I also want the percentages of plan versus actual versus cost. All these things, they should be here as well. So let's try to bring them. So percentages are useful when you are using this part, this chart, let's say, or maybe if I want to use a speedometer to calculate my SPI and CPI. Although we can put SPI and CPI here, there is a lot of space, we can utilize that. And here we can put the name of the project name, or you can say dashboard name, whatever you want, or logo. It's all subjective. So if I put here, let's see, if I put here the percentages, what percentage I can put? Earned value, let's say labor percent. Okay, and so it should be compared with plant value labor. This is the plant value labor, it is compared. And if you want to put the third one, which is actual labor, you can put that as well. This is all, these three are coming. So same can be done for the other one. So I will just turn off the title, I don't need. The legend should be top center. And what else? Data label should be on, and in the form of what? Okay, fine. Overflow. Okay, fine, no, nothing. So this green one is earned value. So earned value labor unit should be in the percent, which is not. So I will convert that into percent. Two decimal places. This is, and this actual labor is also not in the form of percent. And 2 digits. We can do one thing more, we can just go into the axis. This time we need to go into the x-axis and change this. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it is changing. And if we break them, what will happen? Yes, you can select that. Okay, so you can check what to do with all this padding and everything, whatever is available here. So it's your choice. For data zoom in function, yes, okay, it's your choice. If you want to bring that zoom in function as well, you can bring, or you can switch off. So this seems good. If I just take that back, reasonable, yes. Same we can bring for the cost. Just bring here for the cost. Yes, for cost, simply changing the values, or you can bring for cost the horizontal one, it's your choice. For cost, I need to go into the, first of all, let's see, actual cost. For percentage, I will bring that into the value, and it should be the percentage. You can follow this step hand to hand as well if you are watching this, so it will be good to develop an understanding how to utilize the space and everything, because data handling is like art in the project. You need to know what type of information you need in front of you. That's what companies are doing to design the information. So now you can design your own dashboard, what type of information you need. It's kind of software. Within software you have a lot of flexibility to play with the data. So we have done this actual. I am going to bring my earned value labor percentage here as well now. This is, and the plant value percentage here as well now. These values are also here, same thing. So plant value is percentage, fine. And what about earned value is also percentage, and it is also okay. So the data labeling is fine as well because we copied it from here. So far so good. So it seems little fine to me. Or if you need to change this into something else, maybe we have another option. If we could do, let's say if we can bring the SPI and CPI in this area, if I could, I will just try, because it's all your choice. Sorry, not the background color, I want the border, I want the borders to be shown. So here what else can we, let's say if I want to bring the speedometer, so speedometer can come for both. Let's say if I just bring that down, we will see speedometer should be used between the planned value and earned value, how much we are far or ahead to each other, because it's showing you the target values. So for that, what we need here, at data field minimum value, maximum value, target. Maximum is our budget. So what is my budget in fact table? For cost, my budget is budgeted total cost, so put it in the maximum value. Okay. And for my target value, your target is always your planned value, because we want to reach that. This is our decided value that we will try to work according to this value in order to finish the project. So this is my planned value, is my target value. Okay. And my earned value is the value which is going to be compared. So earned value, fine. So now, sorry, I put something else here. I think I put earned value labor. Yeah, that's why it is not showing correct answer. I need to bring earned value cost. So for that, just go into earned value cost distribution, this, and bring the earned value into this part. So now it is fine. So we will do a little bit of data handling. So title, we don't need that. Okay, seems good. And what else we need to see the data coloring, target value. We will bring that to always, let's say red. Yes, this is showing me the target is this, I'm ahead or behind of the target. Fill color is this. Okay, and that's it. This is showing me that what is my earned and planned value going on. So I can use this visual as well here, or if I just, let's say, put that here, bring that little down and bring that up. Is it worth doing? I think we need some values here as well. So let's say I will put that here, and that's enough for me. And if I change the value, so it is telling me that I am ahead or behind of the target value. It will be moving from here. You see, now it is moving, it is changing the data and telling where I stand right now. This is my target value. Okay, so the same thing we will be doing for the cost, because this is labor, so it will come here, and I will copy that, or you can do that between the earned and actual. Actually, you shouldn't be doing with that, because it's good to have only with the plan, because actual value is having something else. It is telling you that you have overspent or you have not overspent. So you can put that as well. I never put earned value or actual value in the speedometer, so I always prefer planned value. So now I will bring the planned value, budget labor and earned labor. So earned value labor is this, and the value is coming in here. Okay, yeah, and the planned labor is coming to the target. Yes, and the budgeted labor from fact table, this is my budget labor into the maximum value. Yes, yep, maximum value. So for budgeted labor we can make it 2 decimal as well. So that's it. You can put here the title if you want that, the labor and the cost. Let's see if I want to put the title, how the space will be utilized. It's not good, so let's bring it to labor. Okay, labor, and the center it doesn't seem good, so I will switch off the title and rather I will open the legends. If we have legends, we do not have.